Hello, this is Mentor Sabrina again, and in this video I'm actually going to go over nested conditions. So let me just finish getting this off the screen. Okay. So we're still going to ask for enter a number, and we're still going to ask up or down. Now we can have a condition inside another condition. In this case, let's check if the input that they entered is up. Now, if it's up, let's check if their number was greater than 50. So if x is greater than 50, print you went up. Now, if I want to check otherwise, so they put less than or equal to 50, then I want this else to be nested under this if, not this one. And also note that this print statement, since it's inside of this if statement, has 2 tabs or 8 spaces in front of it. That is because we are putting this print statement inside of this if statement, and this if statement is inside of this one. Now this else is so when x is less than or equal to 50. I'm going to print you should have gone down. Now, if I want to check if their input was down, then I would have an elif here. But notice that this one is nested under this one. It's not inside, it's outside. Because this elif is checking when this is false, we then want to check this one. Not if this is false, then we check this one. Now you always have to have your elifs after an if and before an else. You cannot put it after an else in the same layer. So in this case, I'll check if x is less than or equal to 50, print you went down. Else you should have gone up. And then because of the way people put an input, what if they didn't enter up or down? Well, then I'm going to tell them they entered some invalid input. So now when I run this, if I enter 42 and then I put up, see how it went to you should have gone down? That's because I entered up and 42 is less than 50, so it went into this print statement here. If I run it again and I put 67 and I put up, it went into this print statement because I said input was up, so it went here, and then I entered 67, which is greater than 50, so it printed this out. For this one, if I type 24 and then I type down, it went here because 24 is less than 50 and I entered down. If I type 89 and down, it goes here because I entered a number that was greater than 50 and down. And then if I just write 33 and hello, which is an up or down, it's telling me it's invalid input. This is important to keep in mind that things have to have the right spacing, otherwise they don't work. If I get rid of this right here, then when I hit run, it won't even run the code because this spacing is wrong. If you don't have 1 tab or 4 spaces in here, this block is empty. And the parser, the interpreter, doesn't know what to do with that code. So you have to keep track of your spacing and make sure that things are correct. If you don't get any errors, but it doesn't print out what you want it to, then you have to check your logic and go through and follow the path that you tried to follow to see where you went wrong. And that is all for conditions.